Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the King Saud University Stadium, Al-Awal Park, for tonight's crucial Saudi Pro League match. Al-Nassr on home soil have to win to have any chance of chasing down the current league leaders against the visitors, Al-Raed, looking to cause a bit of an upset and just ensure that they will be in the top division next season. It's not the last chance saloon yet, certainly for Al-Nassr, but it's starting to look like, well, it is a fact, isn't it? This is the only chance of a trophy now, the league title, and already they are relying on other results going their way between now and the end of the season. Knocked out of the King's Cup semi-finals 4 days ago, 1-0 loss to Al-Raed, and they were knocked out of the Super Cup back in January. So, for Al-Nassr, Cristiano Ronaldo's side, it's the league title or nothing for the trophy cabinet this season. Al-Raed are trying to do something they've only done once before in their history, which is to get a victory against Al-Nassr. And they'll be relishing the chance to play against Cristiano Ronaldo's side in what is, as I say, pretty much a must-win for them. All their games now, really, they do have to win. For Al-Nassr, this is their 25th league game, so they will be one ahead of the teams around them, the way that the season's panned out with cup games and Champions League matches as well. So the current situation is Al-Nassr sits second on 53 points, 6 points behind Al-Ittihad, who are on top. Then it's Al-Shabaab and Al-Hilal. Al-Raed 11th at the moment, 26 points for the season, which is a good 9 points above the drop zone. But we still have half a dozen or so games to go left in the season, so a win tonight, if possible, wouldn't totally mathematically put their standing as a top-tier team in doubt, but it would certainly go a long way to allaying any fears that they would get dragged into a relegation battle. It's been an unexpected season, though, for the Al-Nassr fans. All that excitement, of course, the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo midway through the season. But one man can't do everything. And he has been a frustrated figure, the Portuguese superstar, especially in recent weeks. That cup exit 4 days ago, and recent losses as well, particularly in the league. And it was the last match out for Al-Nassr which caused so much of the frustration. It was a loss to Al-Hilal, 2-0. They were beaten in their last match, one of their biggest rivals, if not their biggest rival overall. And a 2-0 defeat wasn't what the doctor ordered. At the end of that game, Cristiano Ronaldo was visibly frustrated, and certainly at the end of that semi-final defeat to Al-Raed in the King's Cup, he had similar expressions on his face. Still, the faithful are here. Can he still provide the magic for the rest of this season? A win tonight then would cut the gap to 3 points, but Al-Ittihad do still have that game in hand. They would need other results to go their way, but it's certainly still a hope that Al-Nassr have of winning that title. First one they would have won since the 2018-2019 season. Their opponents tonight, they're tricky. They're a good, solid side, and they've had a bit of consistency as well. Their manager, Marius Sumudica, the Romanian, has been there since July last year. And a lot of money was spent as well in the summer, comparatively to Al-Nassr, but in their own standing. They had a lot of changes, a lot of players came in, and they seem to have found themselves a decent rhythm so far this season, although, like their opponents tonight, their recent stats not too inspiring. 1 win in their last 4 for Al-Raed, no wins in their last 3. And similar for the home side, 2 wins in their last 4, no wins in their last 2. So 3 points have been hard to come by for both of these teams in recent weeks, and it is the business end of the season. It is when you do need to pick up 3 points wherever you can. No prizes for guessing who a lot of people have come to see yet again tonight. Goals as well have been quite hard to come by for Al-Nassr. They haven't scored in their last 3 games in all competitions, 2 league games, 1 cup match. Cristiano Ronaldo has 11 this season, but he's 4 behind the club's top scorer this season, Talisca, who is absent tonight. He is on a ban after picking up 4 yellow cards in recent league games. So Ronaldo leads the line on his own up front. And as you can see, new man in the dugout as well for Al-Nassr, Rudy Garcia. He was given his marching orders about 10 days ago. And the new man in the dugout, Dinko Jelicic, 49-year-old Croatian, was in fact the Al-Nassr under-19s coach for the best part of this season until he was promoted into the big job on April the 13th. And it's a big task ahead of him and that man as the 2 captains come together. Abdullah Al-Fahad is Al-Raed captain, and I don't need to introduce the other one. VAR in operation as well, of course. Al-Kaboush and Omar Al-Jamal, our Saudi Arabian pair in the VAR studio. Referee Mohammed Al-Hoish, as we look at the Al-Raed lineup, and it's very much about Tavares as well. Fuzer is the top scorer for the club at the moment. He has 8 goals, but between Fuzer, Tavares and Matricha, they have 21 goals this season, so that's really where the attacks come from. As you can see, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, on his own up front, usually would be partnered, if not tucking just behind Talisca. But the new boss of Al-Nassr doesn't have that luxury. And there he is, in fact. He knows more than anyone that it's games like these that you have to win. On paper, this should favour Al-Nassr, but there have been some lacklustre performances in the last couple of weeks. A good one tonight, a good win in fact, would certainly quieten some criticism which is starting to echo around the Al-Nassr fan base. It's a good chance tonight to answer some of the critics perhaps, make the title race back on in fullness again. Gustavo starting with the ball for Al-Nassr, not finding anyone to pass to so far. But now they're trying to go down the right-hand side. That's Al-Hassan battling for the ball. Early long pass. It'll be an early goal kick. Silviu Long is the goalkeeper, Romanian, like his head coach. One of many that arrived last summer. Here he is again, being chased down by Ronaldo. A little bit of early pressure on the Al-Raed defence. So far, they've come away with the ball quite calmly. This is Awad Khamis. Ayman penalised early, testing his innocence, but the first free kick of the game. Abdullah Salam will take it. Skips over. Tavares gives chase. Trying to apply some pressure up front of his own. Brought away now by Alvaro Gonzalez. Here's Gustavo. To Garib. Back to Gustavo. He had his pocket pinched there, but manages to retain possession for the home side. Al-Ujami. It's Gustavo again. This ball is quite easily cut out, actually. Now Fazer can bring it away. Tries to find Tavares. That's a good bit of defending from Al-Ujami. Spotted the danger, and as the ball came towards Tavares, he just got in the way of it. Cut it off nicely. Good bit of defending there. But you can see the aim really is to send all the balls towards Julio Tavares, the man from Cape Verde. Oh, now down the other end, a good chance for Al-Nassr to get in here. Straight in on goal as well, Yaya. Danger's not over. Clipped over the top, Ronaldo! 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and Cristiano Ronaldo is back on the score sheet for Al-Nassr. The first bit of concerted pressure in the penalty box, and Al-Raed have conceded already. Not the start he was looking for at all. Bit of mix-up at the back there that allowed Yaya to get in with the ball. The clearance didn't go too far, and he went as far as Al-Ghanam. Lovely little dinked cross, and well, that's the head you want to be there to finish it off. Cristiano Ronaldo puts his side ahead. A sigh of relief already going round the King Saud University Stadium. And that's what they've come to see. It's a worrying opening for Al-Raed. Need to keep their heads a little bit and try and get back into this as soon as possible. Offside flag stops Karim Al-Bakawi. He'll be delighted as well, won't he? Ronaldo hasn't scored for for 4 matches now. That was some of the criticism headed his way. There was some talk about the partnership of him and Talisca wasn't blossoming enough. We'll just see this bit of action as well. In comes the ball again towards Ronaldo. This could be a very busy night for the Al-Raed defence. Conan tries to take the throw quickly. Back to Gustavo, back to Conan. Slip the ball inside. This is too easy so far. Knocking it around very well, the home side. As I was saying there, the partnership between Talisca and Ronaldo, there were some questions about who really was the lead striker. And perhaps Ronaldo, although he didn't say anything, perhaps some of his opportunities to score weren't falling to him. Now here he is as the lone striker, very much a 4-2-3-1 formation. And immediately he's on the score sheet. Totally understand why Al-Raed have come out 4-4-2. Bitterly disappointed to have conceded so early. I'm sure the last message from the boss before they went on the pitch is just keep things tight. Get those opening 5 or 10 minutes over with 0-0, and then we'll start to see what we can do after that. Home form, the record is good for Al-Nassr, just 1 loss here in their last 5. On the road has been Al-Raed's problem. 1 win in their last 5 away from home, so again, the stats favour Al-Nassr. Officially, these two teams have had 32 games in all competitions. Al-Nassr have won 26 of them, drawn 5. Al-Raed have just come away with 1 win. And that was back in 2016. Here's Garib for Al-Nassr. Gustavo. Al-Kabari. The clearance was almost looks physically impossible somehow, but he's managed to clear it over his own goal line for a corner. There with the unorthodox clearance away. Five in the box for Al-Nassr, 2 lurking on the edge of the penalty area. Taken short though. Back to Gustavo. Here's Conan now battling away, getting to the byline. Tussle with Al-Besher. Comes back to Al-Rajami, another dicked ball over the top, really nice. Trying to find Ronaldo again. Gonzalez there, just got the ball stuck under his feet. It was offside anyway. Both Gonzalez and Ronaldo well offside, but just didn't control it. Could have stopped kindly for him. Wouldn't have counted anyway. This would be Al-Nassr's first win in their last 3 games. And a couple of good wins, 2-1 here against Al-Abha and 5-0 away at Al-Dal. That was followed by a goalless draw at Al-Faya and then that 2-0 loss to Al-Hilal. It really has caused some concern that their title race is struggling at best. But this is the only way they can answer that. Let's get a good win here. They do have to wait for other results for the remainder of the season, but all they can do is win their games, and they've started off brilliantly here. If you're just joining us, Al-Nassr took the lead. Cristiano Ronaldo with his 12th goal of the season after just 3 minutes. Nicely cushioned header inside the 6-yard box. Ball over the top, trying to find Fazer. 8 goals for him so far this season. Coming down that right-hand side most of the time, the Moroccan. Although Tavares is further ahead of him most of the time as well, it is Fazer who just has a goal extra this season on his teammate. Trita not too far behind on 6 goals. El Bakawi has 4. So it's really those 4 all playing tonight that are the goal-scoring threat. As again for Al-Nassr, it has been limited on who's going to score the goals. Talisca 16, Ronaldo now 12, and the next top scorer in the team is Gustavo, Yaya and Abu Bakr, all with 4 goals each. Now the long ball up over to Tavares, but well spotted. Rafael Akidi in goal for Al-Nassr. He's had to do well as well. Came in for David Ospina with his long-term elbow injury and could be in here for another goal. Oh, and it's just skipped past the left-hand post. I wonder if the flag was up anyway. Lovely bit of work. Al Hassan made the run and he was offside as the ball was played through. Well, Al Hassan wasn't, but certainly Yaya was, and that's why it wouldn't have counted. But again, breaching the Al-Raed defence. The game going on as well this evening. Al-Faya against Al-Khalij, 0-0 in that game so far. Al-Khalij are in the drop zone, second from bottom. The 0-0 scoreline in that other match, as things stand at the moment, has knocked Al-Raed down a place into 12th in the live standings for the league. Still 8 points above the drop zone, but nevertheless. Another ball over the top, it bounces off Ronaldo's shoulder. No, it doesn't, it goes out for a corner kick again. Off Salam, who's already had a torrid 15 minutes at the back. Mohamed Salam and his centre-back partner Abdullah Al-Fahad. You know it's not going to let up anytime soon either. Another corner for Al-Nassr then. Just the referee just needs to sort out any potential issues first. Having a good word with Alvaro Gonzalez. Spaniard making his case. Corner for Al-Nassr then, 15 minutes already gone. Ball up in the air, goalkeeper gets a fist on it. In comes the shot, nicely blocked. I think that was Salam again at the back there. He's just saying Gustavo may have bumped into Tavares, or I think that was Tavares' argument to the referee, but play goes on regardless. So does the drumming, that won't stop. Think about the fitness of the players, it is getting quite warm in the evenings here in the Middle East, but the fitness of those drummers must be commended as well. Here's Alvaro Gonzalez bringing the ball forward. Long ball over the top, trying to find Al-Ghanam. Cut out by Faraj, who's trying to bring the ball away, but Ghanam will get it back. Yahya now. He's given away again. Kareeb now. He's on the left-hand side. Konan drags it back, but he found Djokovic. In trouble clearing their lines here, Al-Raed. As soon as they do intercept a pass, they're giving it straight back to Al-Nassr, who are happy just to knock it around a little bit. Be patient, just look for a gap when it turns up. They've got that early goal, they've got that little cushion, that little boost to the confidence that they wanted. Here's Ronaldo. Konan. Back to Ronaldo. He's beaten by Al-Besha. And Gustavo tries to win it back for Al-Nassr. Some decent tackles going in. It's an Al-Raed throw. Matrita hasn't really got into the game so far. Matrita, now he's having a little run, spots the pass. Trying to feed it through to the run of Fuzer. Tavares battling with Gustavo. Ball picked up anyway. Oh, the control let Al-Berka down. Now the break is on down the other end. Here's Al-Hassan. Ronaldo trying to time his run on the far side. Goes out for the throw. There's Djokovic. No idea if he plays tennis. There he is again. Damjan Djokovic, Croatian. One of those swathe of signings by Al-Raed over the summer. Matrita, he's brought down. Has to take the free kick quickly, wasn't allowed to. Here he is again. Ball down the left-hand side, just couldn't keep it in for Ash. Gustavo comes back to offer his help, getting out of the corner there. Obviously the focus on him is results on the pitch and his performances as well, but it doesn't go so globally reported. Is his work off the pitch really boosting the popularity of club football in Saudi Arabia, and also women's football as well. He's been very vocal about that here to make it even bigger than it is as it grows and grows. His transfer really to Al-Nassr, combined with a good performance, an eye-opening performance at the World Cup for Saudi Arabia, certainly put football in this country on a bigger stage than it's ever been. Ronaldo very keen to usher it into the sunlight even more, even if things on the pitch haven't quite gone all his way since he joined the club. That's easily cut out, look for the pass, and that's going to miss out Fouzer. Tavares won't get to that either, all the way through to Al-Aqidi. Here's Ronaldo on the left-hand side for Al-Nassr. Dinks it inside, but there isn't a yellow shirt there to latch onto it, and now the break could be on. Although Al-Kaibadi gets the first yellow card of the game. I think he knew exactly what he was doing. Still officially, we've only had the one shot, which has resulted in the 3 minutes on the clock goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. Al-Raed not yet mustering a shot on or off target so far. Flag stays down this time. Fouzer trying to cut inside. Garib is marshalling him well and eventually gets the tackle in. Helped out by Gustavo, and Garib can bring it away. Finds himself in trouble. Oh, he's still got the ball. He's done really well. Al-Hassan now for Al-Nassr. Ronaldo. Hassan made the run, but the pass didn't come yet. Yaya. This time the cross goes over. Ronaldo went for the bicycle kick. You could see what he was thinking as he turned his back towards the goal. Al-Nassr was in the way. Again, as soon as they do get into the final third, or approaching the final third, Al-Raed seem to be dispossessed quite easily by Al-Nassr at the moment. I feel if Al-Nassr just went up a gear themselves, they could find themselves with a lot of goal-scoring opportunities quite easily. Ball out left, finds Conan, controls it well, comes inside, back down to the byline. Well, this time shows too much of it to Fauzer, and he can clear it away. Here's Gustavo. It's too much for Ronaldo and Yaya. Safely into the hands of Long. You can hear the noise. Fantastic, isn't it? Wonderful atmosphere. Stadium here, the King Saud University Stadium, Al Awal Park, recently renamed, 25,000 seater. Just a year actually separates these clubs, both originated in the 50s. Al-Nassr 1955, a year after Al-Raed was established in Al-Raed in the Qasim region of Saudi Arabia, which is just under 320-ish kilometers away from Riyadh, about a 3.5-hour drive. Al-Jami, no real pressure, certainly no high press at all from Tavares and Al-Bakawi. So for the four at the back for Al-Nassr, they can knock it around quite calmly, under no pressure, under no notion they have to speed up at all. Now, here's Faraj for Al-Raed, coming down this left-hand side. Mitrita. The hand signals there of Mitrita spoke his own language. He looked ahead, but there was nothing to really tempt him to pass it forwards to Tavares or Al-Bakawi. Not making the runs at all at the moment. Not really finding any gaps. Full credit, of course, to Al-Jami and Gonzalez, centre-backs for Al-Nassr, who are stopping Tavares. Not finding any space to run into so far. I do think that the main goal scorers for the visitors can perhaps work a bit harder here, try and find some gaps. Looking for the run of Ronaldo again. He's not going to get to that one, I don't think. Goalkeeper just comes to shepherd it over the back line. The thumbs up anyway from the skipper. Faraj. Again, easily given straight back to Al-Nassr. Just inviting pressure on them, on themselves at the moment. Al-Raed, here's Gustavo. Kebari, back to Gustavo. Conan on the left-hand side. Ronaldo in support. Here he is. Back to Gustavo, just knocking it about. It's training ground stuff at the moment for Al-Nassr. Here's Conan. Ronaldo inside, looking on to get onto his right foot. Tavares now, can he hold it up? Just give his defence a bit of a breather. No, he can't. Knows his Saudi Arabian football. Tavares, even though he arrived last July, he had a couple of seasons at Al-Faisali, the Saudi Arabia club. Before that, it was all France, 8 seasons at Dijon, before he made the move to the Middle East. Clearly enjoying it. He's into his third year out here. Lovely back heel, and they could be in here again. The ball over the face of the goal. Nobody attacking it at that point. Ali Hassan thought somebody would just get a forehead on it. That would have been number 2. And now a bit of a breakaway. Fouzer, who's got Tavares for support. It's about as close as they've got to the penalty area, but they have won a free kick. Gonzalez penalised. He's, well, as you can see, not agreeing with the referee. Just Fouzer kind of ran into him, really. Don't really know what Gonzalez could have done to get out of the way. Anyway, Fouzer still on the ground in a bit of discomfort. Now, this is a golden opportunity for Al-Raed. They haven't provided anything in the way of attack for the opening 32 minutes, and it was increasingly seeming like a set piece or a corner would be their only chance to attack the Al-Nassr goal, and this is the first one they've had. Got to at least put Al-Aqidi in the Al-Nassr goal under pressure. Discussions at the back, Gustavo talking to his midfielders. Plenty of support behind the goal. Here's the drummer, you can see at the bottom of the picture. And the swiftly installed PA system, should we say. Now then, this really does have to be a good delivery. Tavares more than capable of getting his head on it. El Bakawi will be in there as well. Al-Aqidi just trying to sort out his defence, his wall in the right place. There's Matricha standing over it. There as well. It's going to be either a right footed or left. You would imagine it's going to be Matrita to curl one in. It is Matrita. Oh, he's had a go at goal. Well, the goalkeeper very casual with his first attempt to stop it, and then suddenly realised there was a black shirt very close to him and had to slap it out the way. The couple of forwards for Al-Raed been a bit quicker off the mark there. They could have found, they had a split second just to poke it home. It was well struck, wasn't it, as well by Matrita, and that goes down as a shot on target. But we're down the other end already. Al-Ghanam back to walking pace. Here's Gonzalez, out to Konan on the left-hand side for Al-Nassr. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Al-Nassr lead by 1-0, scored by Cristiano Ronaldo after 3 minutes. And here he almost pulled the trigger there. People had their camera phones up there, thinking that was going to be another one. Referee just pausing matters there. Here's the shot from Matrita, the goalkeeper, distracted by the home crowd there. Struck it really well over the wall, and there's that little moment where a little bit casual with the takeaway. El-Bakawi, in fairness to him, I don't think he really had a chance of getting his foot on it, scoring a goal. Slight lack of concentration, but he got away with it, the Al-Nassr shot stopper. There's Matrita again. Bit of possession might do them good. Just knock it around the back if they're allowed to without a high press. And as soon as I say that, Ronaldo and Gustavo just apply the press again. Force Al-Raed into panicking slightly. Would have been an instruction from Ronaldo. You could see that Al-Raed were just having a couple of seconds of knocking the ball around the back, and he just doesn't want them to get into any comfort zone whatsoever. And he called his teammates in to just start the high press again, and instantly they forced the error and they've got the ball back. Here's Al-Ghanam on the right hand side now for Al-Nassr. Yahya. Al-Ghanam, his clip play goes on though. Ball over to Ronaldo, tries to head it back to Gustavo. He does get a head on it, but it'll safely go through to Lung, and now the referee can attend to the injured. It's Karim and Sultan Al-Ghanam clashing there. This is the goal. Simple enough in the end. Served it up on a platter. Ronaldo said, "Thank you very much." Goalkeeper going the wrong way. 1-0. It was good work from Yahya originally. Forced his way into the penalty box, and the clearance from Al-Raed, as we've said quite a lot in this opening 38 minutes, wasn't adequate enough and allowed Al-Nassr to recycle the ball, cross it in. And when you've got Cristiano Ronaldo waiting to head it in on the 6-yard box, the outcome is fairly definite. Waits to be allowed to come back on. He was penalised as well. So confirmation he has been given a yellow card for that tackle. Again, the long ball is really hopeful up front towards Tavares. It's just bread and butter for the Al-Nassr defence to clean up. It's Gonzalez. Now to Al-Ghanam. Ujami. Content to knock it around the back. Alvaro Gonzalez out to Conan. A bit of pressure here from Al-Raed, that's better. Just pushing Al-Nassr back, just forcing them to quicken their thinking and their touch, and you can get the ball back that way. Khalij have taken the lead in their game against Al-Fahia, which has dropped Al-Fahia back below Al-Raed. So Al-Raed as they play here, despite being 1-0 down, are back in 11th place in the league where they started. The through ball there to Gharib, almost was poked through again to Yahya. Ali Hassan just couldn't find the final touch to get it through. Matrita now bring it down the other end. A good solid tackle from Al-Ghanam. Al-Ujami, in fact, that was perfectly timed. Switching sides, a lot of space for Al-Besha to move into. He's going to try the cross in, headed away by Gonzalez. Headed again by Yahya. Now Ronaldo, a little bit of trickery. And the ball through. Gustavo's in here. And it's across the face of goal. Oh, well. The defender there, Faraj, had to be certain about that kick away. He was under pressure from Yahya. The flag was up anyway. Gustavo went too early. It's good defending in the end. Why not? It is the entertainment business after all. Again, there's that hopeful long ball. Just wasteful, isn't it? Got the skill certainly out there. Matrita, Djokovic, El-Bakari, Fuzair, really across the board in the team for Al-Raed, but they just don't use it properly. Almost fell kindly for Al-Hassan. Tavares, now Fuzair in support. Instantly surrounded by a couple of yellow shirts. One of them's Gustavo, who wins it back for Al-Nassr. Fuzair gets a foot in. Djokovic thought about the shot and now takes it on. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Struck it nicely. Here's Ronaldo. His goal on 4 minutes, still the difference. Conan wide out on the left. Gustavo in support. Referee spots an infringement though. Here's that effort. Decent hit, caught it well with his left foot, Djokovic. It's very comfortable for the goalkeeper. Now floated in by Al-Nassr, but again, comfortable for the other goalkeeper, Lung. He was playing his football in Turkey. Seriport. Been there for 5 years before he was one of the summer intake in July of last year, the goalkeeper. Again, it's that ball that from Al-Raed's half into Al-Nassr's half that is causing so many problems for Al-Raed to find one of their teammates, and it just always seems to be so easy for Al-Nassr to pick it off. 5 minutes have been added to this first half. We've had 90 seconds of it. Early cross won't endanger the Al-Raed goal this time. This will be very familiar to Marius Smudika, the Al-Raed head coach. He's faced Al-Nassr 4 times in his coaching career, and he's yet to win. Gustavo bringing the ball away for Al-Nassr. Ronaldo wanted the ball early, but it didn't come. Here's Yahya. Back to Al-Ghanam. Al-Hassan now. To Ronaldo. To Al-Hassan. Faraj. Defensive duty, but they've got it back here. Ronaldo. Gustavo. He's going to have the long-range shot. Pushed away by Long. It's Tavares, back to Fuzer. Again, trying to beat the offside trap. It's not working, but Ronaldo has here. Could go around the goalkeeper for his second one. He's gone too wide. Needs support to someone to finish it off. Oh, straight over the bar. Well, well, well. The phones were ready. They thought they were going to see Ronaldo's second of the first half. I think that would have been pulled back for offside as well. Goalkeeper did well, just pushed Ronaldo out wide. By the time he got to the byline, turned and looked for support, Al-Hassan was there, but he was under too much pressure to keep it down. That's the earlier shot from Gustavo. Pushed away to safety by Long. A good couple of actions from the Al-Raed goalkeeper there in the last minute or so. And while it stays at 1-0, they've got some hope, but as you can see, VAR now checking possibility of a foul in the box and a possible penalty. On we go. The offside for Ronaldo when the ball was played through to him outweighs any other decisions that came after that action. Matrita judged to have been fouled. I don't think Yahya agrees with that. We have now had the 5 minutes. And the referee decides that's enough for the first half, which was pretty much all Al-Nassr. There's the confirmation of the offside that denied Ronaldo late on, but he'd already put his side ahead. A 4th-minute goal from Al-Nassr's captain. Here's the difference here, as Al-Nassr need 3 points to keep the title chase alive. Join us for the second half from Riyadh shortly.
game of inches. No, it's a game of millimeters. AWS machine learning and AI cover every angle, streaming 300 million data points in real time because the data tells us all, even 1 millimeter can make all the difference. And if AWS can do that for the NFL, imagine what it could do for your business.
Hey, what's new?
What's new? Galaxy S23 Ultra.
Nice.
Not just nice, the display automatically adjusts color and contrast to the content and surroundings. It's called Vision Booster.
Okay.
Watch this.
Whoa! Can you even drive this thing?
Look, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy.
Increasing GPU, CPU, NPU.
We've got the most powerful processor on Samsung Galaxy.
Stop, stop, stop. Whoa!
Can't stop. This processor is more efficient, so I can keep going.
Hey, you're underwater?
Sam, focus! Galaxy S23 Ultra was designed with a Hornet in mind. See, 20% recycled ocean-wearing plastic, 22% recycled glass, and 80% PET film.
This is the perfect place for astrophotography with Expert RAW.
Expert who?
Just wait and see.
Look at you with your fancy pen.
It's the S Pen. So mighty, I can use it to adjust color curve, exposure with absolute precision. Here, let's take a selfie.
Here? Now?
Yeah, scanitography. With AI object-aware engine that recognizes details like skin, eyebrows, hair.
Can you send me that?
Done.
Hey, where's your sled?
Don't need one. It's more fun filming you with nightography. Galaxy S23 Ultra got 2 times wider OIS and improved AI for more stable night videos.
Oh, the block on the line. He just took too long, Abdurazak Hamdullah. But Al-Ittihad surge forward again. And that effort palmed away by Kim Seung-gu. His shot blocked by Hassan. I think it's going to be Coronado to take this. And he takes it short. Here's Romarinho, who goes down again. And this time, once more, Serdan Jovanovic points to the penalty spot. And once more, it'll go upstairs to the VAR official, Alexander Zivkovic. Romarinho was he clipped? Yes, the penalty has been confirmed, and it's going to be Abdurazak Hamdullah. Abdurazak Hamdullah is taking his time, but he makes sure that the wait is worth it. Kim Seung-gu was sent the wrong way. Here we see again, did Romarinho get his heels clipped? Well, the referee thought so, and the VAR official. And Abdurazak Hamdullah from the penalty spot beat the outstretched arm of Kim Seung-gu. Needs to find a white shirt in that penalty box. Now they do! Narrowly wide. Couldn't guide his header on target. A long-range effort off off the crossbar, was it? Or did it hit the stanchion behind? It just clipped off the crossbar. Oh, not far away from the Argentinian. What is it? 30 yards out. Never Banega. He dips that ball to the back post, and there's the equaliser, but I think the flag has gone up against Iago dos Santos. I think he has, you know. I think he's just gone a fraction too early, Iago dos Santos. Every pass being cheered now by the Tigers Ultras. Here's Goanca! What a fabulous save from Marcelo Grossa! The Brazilian goalkeeper denies the Argentinian striker. Bupenza. And that flashes across goal. No one could get a toe on it. Here's Banega. They're knocking on the door now, Al-Shabaab. Little flick, Monassar couldn't get the return ball. Bruno Henrique has gone down, as has Romarinho. What was Aaron Bupenza appealing for? VAR, and the referee, is he going across to the monitor? I think he is, you know. Srdan Jovanovic, was it a handball from Sharahili? That's what he's having a look at. Now on that still. Penalty! The penalty has been given as Christian Goanca steps up and sends Marcelo Grossa the wrong way. And it's cheers from the away end. The ball bounced up off the thigh of Ahmed Sharahili, and Christian Goanca with a little shimmy stepped up and sent the Brazilian Marcelo Grossa the wrong way. Is that a handball on Ahmed Higazi? I think maybe that's what they're appealing. Oh, could this be another pivotal moment? Christian Goanca, his header definitely caught the arm of Ahmed Higazi. Was it in an unnatural position? I think Ahmed Higazi has his arm away from his body in an unnatural position. What is the decision of Mr. Jovanovic? Penalty! And Ahmed Higazi can't believe it. Aaron Bupenza to turn this game on its head, and oh no! What has he done? Aaron Bupenza, a Panenka that Marcelo Grossa could have blown away, never mind caught. Oh, Aaron Bupenza, he can't believe it. As we head down the home stretch of this year's campaign. Well, a little bit of handbags from Grigor Krkowiak, pushing and shoving. And now there's a lot more pushing and shoving off the back of that. And the Serbian referee, Mr. Jovanovic, Hausawi together, telling everyone else to go away. A yellow card for Monassar, a red card for Zakaria Hausawi. He's only just come on as a substitute. A straight red. Well, maybe that's what it was for. The swinging fist by Zakaria Hausawi. Play on, says the referee. He says Al-Ittihad got the ball. Here's Abdurazak Hamdullah. Still Abdurazak Hamdullah, but he can't get his shot away. And there's an appeal. A huge appeal. And they are checking if it is a penalty on Abdurazak Hamdullah. he gives Al-Raed Hamdullah's shirt a real tug, and it's only the fact that Dos Santos slips that he doesn't hold on to the Moroccan. I think is harder to ascertain. What a difficult decision. The Serbian referee, it's a penalty. It's a penalty to restore the 3-point lead over Al-Nassr, and this time the Panenka does go in, as cheeky as you like from the Moroccan. Oh, the insult to the injury as Al-Ittihad for that incident. Al-Raed Hamdullah, with a Panenka of his own, gives a demonstration to Arun Bupenza on how Panenkas should be executed. There goes the final whistle. Is this the game? Is this the night? Are these the moments on which the destination of the Roshan Saudi League title were determined? It's finished here 2-1 at the King Abdullah.
Wow.
Wait, is that a phone? Look at the performance, the graphics. That thing's a gaming machine. A new challenger. Is that Faker? That man's a gaming legend. Everyone, fasten your seatbelts. And here we go!
Wow. Can you send me that?
Can you send me that?
Can you send me that?
Could you please send me that?
Ready?
So it all started when I was at a friend's party.
Mia, can you send me that? Sure.
Everyone keeps asking.
Mia, can you send me that?
Even my French neighbor.
Will you send me that? Not you.
Sorry, Steve.
Mia.
Green light.
I mean, all the time.
Red light. Can you send me that?
I'm not making this up.
Hey, can you send me that?
Everyone.
Sure.
It's incredible.
Hey, what's new?
What's new? Galaxy S23 Ultra.
Nice.
Not just nice, the display automatically adjusts color and contrast to the content and surroundings. It's called Vision Booster.
Okay.
Watch this.
Whoa! Can you even drive this thing?
Look, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy.
Increasing GPU, CPU, NPU.
We've got the most powerful processor on Samsung Galaxy.
Stop, stop, stop! Whoa!
Can't stop. This processor is more efficient, so I can keep going.
Hey, you're underwater?
So, focus! Galaxy S23 Ultra was designed with a Hornet in mind. 20% recycled ocean around plastic, 22% recycled glass, and 80% PET film.
Groovy.
You've got to check this out.
Brings his team out. Al-Nassr for the second period. As you can see, Al-Raed making a change there. Mubarak coming onto the pitch. They do need to change things in defence, really. That is the reason for the change. I think certainly during that first half, the overriding feeling was that had Al-Nassr gone up through the gears a little bit more, they could have at least doubled their lead here. Al-Raed not offering too much in reply. A couple of shots on target from Matrita and Djokovic, but nothing to really trouble the Al-Nassr goal. And already those home fans have got one of the things they came for. That's to see their skipper celebrating a goal. His 12th of the season. Can he get some more? Put this game to bed as soon as possible. Try and keep the title race alive. Off we go then. The second half here at Al-Awal Park, the King Saud University Stadium. Al-Nassr in their yellow and blue, now kicking from right to left. Al-Raed in their away black strip from left to right. Konan penalised early for his tackle on Fuzer. Looks like Mohamed Al-Dosri is standing over this one to deliver it. Plenty of targets to aim for. In comes the delivery. Oh, it's a good head as well, and that was the perfect delivery. And straight away in the second half, Al Bakari has the best opportunity Al-Raed have fashioned in this match so far. Delicious delivery. Good header. I wonder if the flag was up though. No signs that it was. I think it is just a normal goal kick here. Well, an early moment of positivity for the away side. By hook or by crook, they managed to limit Al-Nassr to just the one goal in the first half. The longer goes on, of course, the mental battle will turn towards Al-Raed as Al-Nassr don't get a second, and the threat of that equaliser will be ever present. Ronaldo chasing down the ball. It'll be a goal kick though to Al-Raed. Abdullah Al-Fahad, the captain, was the player to come off for Al-Raed, replaced by Mubarak. So really a straight defensive swap. The drumming is back in full force, and the singing as well. Hopeful balls trying to find Tavares, not doing the job. They have got the ball back this time, however. Here's Al-Dosari. Fazir just ahead of him. Gustavo going in for the tackle. Garib as well. Konan with the throw. Gonzalez finding a bit of space in the middle to play with. Here's Konan down the left-hand side. He'll have to settle for a throw again. Of course, Talisca, Al-Nassr's top scorer this season, 16 goals absent tonight. He's on a mandatory suspension after picking up 4 yellow cards in recent league games. And it has allowed Ronaldo really to be the lone striker up front. And he made his point in the 4th minute with that opening goal. And perhaps there could be another one into Ronaldo again. This time it's headed away by Salam. To find Ronaldo again. This time Djokovic pokes it away, but the flag was up as well. Just a yard off, Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, that hopeful ball towards Talisca, easily intercepted. Gonna have to come up with another plan. It's never worked, that attempted delivery. As Gonzalez moving quite far forward. Now Al-Kebadi moving out to the right-hand side. Yaya. Hassan. Now here's Al-Kebadi again. Gustavo in support. Conan on his left. Here he is now, Conan. To Al-Kebadi. That's that passage of play broken down for Al-Nassr. The slip really from Conan didn't help. Gustavo trying to bring it forward. Ronaldo hugging this left touchline. Gustavo goes for the overlap. Instead, Ronaldo goes inside to Gary, but it'll be a throw. Dinko Jelicic there, the new Al-Nassr coach, stepping up from the under-19s just, what, 14 days ago. Rudy Garcia was dismissed. Here's Ronaldo. Another slip. It's difficult to see, apart from a set piece or a corner really for Al-Raed, how they're going to conjure up a decent attack on the Al-Nassr goal. Example there, just as I'm saying it, those long balls just not working. No way are they finding their intended targets. Tavares and El Bakawi, Fazer even up front. When Tavares does come deep to pick up the ball and flick it on, there's nobody there to anticipate that. So you do wonder where the goal is going to come from. Meanwhile, here come Al-Nassr on the attack again. There's Luis Gustavo on the left-hand side. He's going to cross it over. Ronaldo at the back post, heads it down. Somebody's going to take a shot here. Surely that's going to be goal number 2, and it is. Had to be. Garib had all the time in the world to put the ball on his right foot, pick his spot and tuck it away. Abdul Rahman Garib doubles the Al-Nassr lead here. Gustavo's cross originally, and Ronaldo heads it down. Al-Raed just comes inside, sends the goalkeeper and the defender to the turf. Initially it was headed down into the path of Yaya. He couldn't really do anything with it. Saw Al-Raed all on his own. Comes inside, tucks it away nicely. And a bit of breathing space now for the Al-Nassr faithful. Well, it was always coming. It was always going to be difficult to keep them out. And they've lasted 10 minutes into the second half to just keeping them restricted to the one-goal advantage. But just as I was pointing out, their goal threat is almost non-existent. Al-Nassr find a way through. They could be looking for another one here already. Poked away that time. Now this is the other danger for Al-Raed. As soon as they do get the ball, and there is the chance of the counter-attack, it just seems to be so easy for Al-Nassr to get the ball back at will. It's a real mismatch at the moment, isn't it? Al-Raed brought down, but Ronaldo takes over. Still going through. Referee says that's a goal kick. The crowd and the Portuguese superstar disagree with the referee. The referee saying he saw it quite clearly. Maybe VAR will have another look. Well, there was contact. Played for it a little bit. It's the substitute Mubarak who's under question. VAR is checking it again. No foul. On we go. He can't believe it. Cries of Ronaldo ring around the stadium. And the man himself is in disbelief over that decision. As down the other end, a rare cross comes in from Al-Raed. There's Al-Raed. Here he is, the scorer of the second goal, Abdulrahman Al-Raed. Al-Hassan, Ronaldo, his touch let him down. I don't say that very often. Well, that second goal and that penalty check has raised the volume here considerably. Here they come again, Al-Raed down this left-hand side, looking for support. Al-Hassan's going to take the shot on, blocked by Djokovic, cries of handball. Maybe again VAR will go back and look at it. And for the goal kick. Certainly hit Tamjan Djokovic's arm. See, they want VAR to get involved again, but doesn't seem to be on this occasion. The strike was pretty close to Djokovic. He didn't really have time to move any limbs out of the way in his defence. Depends on your interpretation, of course. Tavares getting involved a little bit down this right-hand side. That's Al-Nassr keeping the ball. Just need to do that a little bit, Al-Raed. Just have a bit of possession. And the ball through to Tavares. I think that's the first time he's been in the penalty box, and that was a decent cross. That was aiming for Fixture, and Al-Akidi had to be lively. That's better. Snappy, accurate passing instead of those long, languid looping long crosses which aren't really going anywhere. Now Al-Nassr on the attack again. Ronaldo out wide. Conan will pick this up, and he does down the left-hand side. Good bit of control there from Conan, although he gives it away ultimately. It's Gustavo. Hassan snapped at it. There were other options there ahead of him. Apologises. Another change then for the visitors. This is Sunbul Yahya. Fixture is being withdrawn, midfielder for midfielder. Here's Ronaldo. He sees a little gap, he's trying to get through. Oh, nearly got the return pass from Al-Garib rather. Now straight away the substitutes into the fray here. Down the other end, has a shot at the near post. Saved. Gonzalez comes back just to help the ball into his goalkeeper's hands. It's a good introduction from Sunbul Yahya. Got straight into the fray. Now down the other end. Gustavo's nicked the ball there. He's got no one to pass to. Somehow, Al-Raed survive again. The other substitute, Mubarak, just couldn't get the ball off Gustavo. And then Yahya couldn't really control it for Al-Nassr. I hope you can hear this terrific noise. It has been going since minute 1. For the record, they did pause for half-time. Everybody needs a cup of tea at half-time, even the drummers and singers, but they are in full voice here in the second half, and they're enjoying a return to winning ways so far. This would be their first win in their last 3 games, putting a couple of big disappointments behind them. In terms of the league, this puts them 3 points behind Al-Ittihad, who are leading the Saudi Pro League table, but they do also have a game in hand over Al-Nassr. Here's a good chance, a good cross coming in there. Tavares went up for it, so did the 2 central defenders. Oh, that ball had been better. Ronaldo would have been away then. Of the Super Cup back in January. They were knocked out of the Kings Cup in the semi-finals just 4 days ago. So the league title is the only hope of silverware for Al-Nassr, and it is by no means in their own hands. All they can do is win their remaining matches hope Al-Ittihad come unstuck in theirs. Hassan now trying to bring the ball away. This is Yahya. Couldn't find Ronaldo. Feels like the game's getting a bit stretched, which is dangerous for Al-Raed, but they could exploit the opportunities down this end. Another cross that'll beat everybody except Al-Akidi in the Al-Nassr goal. Rolls it out to the feet of Al-Hassan. Inside to Gustavo. There's Ronaldo, comes back to pick it up in his own half. Fires the ball through, that's terrific to Garib. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, coming inside, trying to get his second goal. Good save that time, good block. The danger not over though. Back to Ronaldo, can he get a shot away? Perhaps that moment has just passed. Well, it was last-ditch stuff in defence, but it's stopped Al-Nassr scoring a third goal, for the moment at least. It's Garib. Ronaldo. Down to walking pace for a moment. It's Gonzalez. Trying to find Conan, and it does reach him. He sends the ball across early, and that'll be headed away. Will it go out for the throw? No, it won't go out at all. Hits the post, and Al-Ghanam will pick it up for Al-Nassr, and now Hassan is brought down, and that will be a free kick. There's Ronaldo. .67 minutes on the clock here in Riyadh. Al-Nassr lead 2-0. Ronaldo scoring after just 4 minutes. And Abdulrahman Garib doubling the lead 10 minutes after the restart. Here's Conan on the left-hand side for Al-Nassr. Tries to fire the ball in low. Again, danger not cleared by Al-Raed. Gustavo will try to recycle it. Stopping play again for Al-Hassan, who's down this time. Looks like he's got a groin issue. Here is that opening goal, served up on a plate. He hasn't had many of those to feed off Ronaldo since his time at Al-Nassr. And then a bit of chaos at the back, and Garib took his time, cut inside, fired inside that near post. Plenty of support, as you can hear and see. When in doubt, go Icelandic. It's a double change. Musharrapov coming on. I think that's in place of Al-Hassan. Has injured himself anyway. Gonzalez going off as well. I think he's not off the pitch yet. Abdul-Majid Al-Sulaim also entering the fray. I don't think Gonzalez was going off, he was just coming over to speak to Musharrapov. It's Yaya who's making way. Two 2-0 up, and really opposition not showing too much in the way of a threat. It's a good opportunity for Jelicic to perhaps rest some players, certainly save them for the run into the end of the season. Up on Matrita. Feeling a bit of pain there. He's taken his boot off, rolled his sock down already, waiting for the treatment. Al-Ajami in with the foot. He caught him on the... You can see where he's holding it. He seems to be in a bit of discomfort there. Hopefully it's something that will ease off and the magic spray will do its business. Nationalities living in Riyadh as this city continues to grow, welcome visitors and people to work in the city, and they're enjoying the chance to see some live football with one of the biggest names in the game playing in their backyard as well. She's had a smile on her face since the very first whistle. She's loving every second. Why wouldn't you bring the kids? I was there. Pause though. Oh, Matrita is getting some treatment. We can continue. Gonzalez for Al-Nassr. 2-0 they lead here at home. Musharrapov will join Ronaldo in attack. Here he is, number 77. Trying to get some good crosses in already. It's proving effective. The ball pinged back to the feet of his teammate Sultan Al-Ghanam. Conan with the throw. Back to Gonzalez now. Kibat. Karib. Conan will take the throw. Two substitutes there trying to combine up front. Al-Salayem and Masharipov. Ronaldo laying it off to Salayem. And now into the box here, nobody's challenging him. Ronaldo, oh, he's missed. How did he miss? I don't think he can believe it either. The ball from Al-Ghanam straight to his feet. He only had to hit the target, really. Perhaps there was a save by the goalkeeper I haven't spotted instantly. Ghanam here, right to the byline. Oh, there was a block there. Abdullah Mohamed Al-Salam on the back line, just stopping Ronaldo from getting his second of the evening. He goes up though to headed away, the shot blocked. Conan will recycle it. Here's Al-Ghanam. You sense Al-Nassr want a third. That's a great ball through the middle. Gustavo twisting and turning. Now it'll be a cross, oh, it's a good header. And it's over the top. Paulo Gonzalez in an advanced position there. Decent delivery. It's just timed his jump and his run just a bit too early, I think. By the time he had jumped, the ball was already going past him. Al-Raed really not offering much at all. Showed signs of life early in the second half, but nothing since then. I think that second goal has deflated them somewhat. I do feel they have some talent on the pitch as well. If they could just be a bit more positive and a bit more belief in themselves, drive forward, they might carve a bit of luck out for themselves. As it is, here's Al-Ghanam. Oh, tried to move it on to Ronaldo, got the touch all wrong. That would have been a nice little move between the two goal scorers already. Sultan Al-Ghanam switching sides. There was no room over there on the right, so back to Gonzalez, now to Conan on this left-hand side. That's not going to be of any use to anyone. Slowed the game right down now. Al-Nassr at will. And Salayem to Gustavo. Masharipov will deliver it in. Oh, that's just over the head of Ronaldo. Much better speed on that delivery, though. It was too high, but it was whipped across. Needs to be much more forceful, these crosses. The ones that hang in the air are too easy to defend. Another change for the visitors. It's Karim going off. Al-Raed Al-Ghamdi is now on. Now Tavares up front. Oh, that's a waste to say the least. In 11th place in the league. And as things are, 6 points above the drop zone. So they're not in immediate relegation danger, but it certainly is going to be a concern for them in the run-in. Next up for them, they'll play on the 2nd of May. They'll be back at home against Al-Batin, who are bottom of the table, and after that they'll be on the road again against Al-Tawan. For Al-Nassr, they have next week off because this is their extra game, so they allow everyone to play another round to catch up, and then they will be on home soil again against Al-Khalij, who are second from bottom. That'll be on the 8th of May, and then on the 16th they'll be away against Al-Tay. Needless to say, for Al-Nassr, they simply just have to win every match. Conan making his way down the left-hand side, finds Ronaldo, gets the return pass. The flag is up. Ronaldo, who was just off. Sharapov this time with the strong tackle. He'll get a yellow card, the substitute. Didn't time it right against Awad Khamis. He accepted his fate quite quickly. Another double change for the visitors here. Yahya Al-Shekhri now coming on, so is Abdul Malik Al-Shamari. Retreater being withdrawn, perhaps that injury he picked up about 10 minutes ago, he can't shake it off properly. Conan, 83 minutes on the clock. Al-Nassr leading 2-0, but very comfortable. Al-Raed not really providing any threat. You'd have to say they're looking good for the win. Also, it could have been a good opportunity for them to really build some confidence and some steam going into the last few games of the season. They could really be pushing on here, getting another goal or two, which would raise the positivity levels not only in the team but with the fans as well. The fans have been expressing their slight displeasure at recent results and recent performances. So tonight's a good opportunity to restore the balance. Another goal or two would have really gone a long way for that. Masharipov though, he's going to try and launch one in. It's headed away before it reached Ronaldo. Alvaro Gonzalez. To the feet of Masharipov. Al-Salem. Gustavo. Early delivery, but that's headed away quite comfortably. Masharipov will pick it up though. Ganem, back to Gustavo. Here's Ronaldo. As we said so many times during this game, a half-hearted counter-attack from Al-Raed falls apart. Now Conan into the feet of Ronaldo. Oh, and the tackle came in from Awad Khamis. Well, I don't think Khamis knew too much about it. He just sort of took the ball with him. And now we are down the other end. At least have an attempt on goal, but the cross is blocked by Gonzalez. Another few changes. Mohamed Maran coming on. Abdulrahman Garib, scorer of the second goal, going off. Also Sultan Al-Ghanam makes way for Nawaf to enter the last 5 minutes or so. Ronaldo remains on. I do think there'll be a fair chunk, a good 4 or 5 minutes of time to be added on. We have had several injury pauses. Confirmation of score of the second goal. Ghanam going off. And Nawaf coming on in his place. Corner though for Al-Raed. Headed away by Ronaldo. Back defending. Ball comes through and Al-Aqidi just tries to stretch his legs. Didn't need to really dive for that, but it was a bit bored. That's a terrific clearance down the other end of the pitch. And Moran picks it up. It was a good spot by Al-Aqidi. Mohamed Moran controlled it a little bit better. It would have been a one-on-one. The drummers are thinking about going home already. The job is done here for Al-Nassr. A very comfortable win in the end. Two goals, a goal in either half. Didn't really apply themselves to getting any more. Didn't need to be honest. The threat from Al-Raed has been so minimal. Al-Nassr didn't feel like they had to get any more goals to ensure the 3 points. Al-Salem just reaches that one. Masharipov is now on the left-hand side. Touch is a bit strong, but he keeps the ball. Conan. Lajini to the feet of Salem. Sees a little space in front of him to run into. Masharipov staying on this left-hand side for a little while. Shrugs off one tackle into the penalty box. Can he get a cross in? He can! And there's the third goal! And that wraps it up. The substitute, Mohamed Maran. 3-0 and 3 points. are just checking though for a possible offside. So perhaps the celebrations might be muted for a second. Well, it's close, isn't it? The ball to Musharrapov, and you have to give Jalaldin Musharrapov full credit here. Thought he'd lost the ball, went back to get it, gets himself to the byline, drags it back, nobody marking Moran at all. Well, he won't score many simpler goals than that. Great work from Musharrapov. And from Uzbekistan. VAR is still checking though, just to see if he was slightly off when the ball was played to him. Moran will be hoping he wasn't. And it stands 3-0 and another change. Mohamed this time coming on in defence as Ronaldo is down the other end. They're looking for a fourth before the final whistle goes. 7 minutes to be added on. We've had a minute and a half of that, so there is time. It's not only a boost for the club and the fans to get a good-sized win and a comfortable win and the clean sheet, but it also sends out a bit of a message to Al-Ittihad at the top. We're not going away just yet, say Al-Nassr. We are going to fight for this title right down to the end. Drums have started up again in full force. What a wonderful tackle that was. Cleanly done. Musharrapov here in midfield. Interesting he doesn't start really, Musharrapov. Here he is again, having a go himself. He's just leaning back, the shot was always rising. Yeah, it's interesting he doesn't get to start most games, Musharrapov. He does seem to be very influential when he comes on. Seems to be the one with the ideas. There's Salem. He's got Musharrapov ahead of him and Ronaldo. Here's Musharrapov, Salem with the attempt. Oh, what a goal to finish off! Wonderful stuff! And it's 4. Well, I have to say they've saved the best for last. What a finish that was. Abdul-Majid Salem. Here he is now, passes it to Musharrapov, gets the ball back, and that is sublime stuff. Couldn't have placed it better. Above the crossbar and dips down just in time. Goalkeeper absolutely stranded. What a way to finish off what is now a very convincing win. Took him a while to get going, really, Al-Nassr, but now they're running riot here. Still got 3 minutes to play. Just helps the goal difference as well, if that's going to come into effect. Just as a side note, Al-Ittihad at top have scored 47 goals. Al-Nassr have now scored 53. Just in case it does become that close at the end. Opening goal from Ronaldo at 4 minutes does seem a long time ago. I'm sure if you're an Al-Raed player, it does as well. It's been a tough evening for them. They've got a 3.5-hour drive back home. They probably knew what to expect when they arrived here. I think it's really due to Al-Nassr more than Al-Raed's defending that it's taken so long for Al-Nassr to really start to rack up the goals tonight. I feel like they could have done it earlier on, but they've got there in the end. They're sending out the message that they want to. Is there time for one more? Got about 45 seconds left to go. Ronaldo tries the backflip to Conan, doesn't work. They're 4-0 up, 30 seconds to go, and Ronaldo's still furious with himself. Ever the professional. There's Djokovic for Al-Raed. Just can't keep the ball in. There were a couple of shots in that opening half, but nothing really for Al-Raed tonight. They'll go back with nothing for Al-Nassr, back to winning ways finally. Cristiano Ronaldo opened the scoring for his 12th of the season after 4 minutes. Kareem doubled the lead 10 minutes into the second half. Mohamed Moran made it 3-0 on 89 minutes, and Abdulrahman Salem saved the best till last with his beautiful right-footed effort into the top corner with 94 minutes on the clock. They still have a lot to do between now and the end of the season, and they need Al-Ittihad to slip up. But for now, Al-Nassr can only keep winning, and they've done it tonight. I'm Graham Clues. I hope you've enjoyed it. Join us for more Saudi Pro League action very soon.
A game of inches? No, it's a game of millimeters. AWS machine learning and AI cover every angle, streaming 300 million data points in real time because the data tells us all, even 1 millimeter can make all the difference. And if AWS can do that for the NFL, imagine what it could do for your business.
Hey, what's new?
What's new? Galaxy S23 Ultra.
Nice.
Not just nice, the display automatically adjusts color and contrast to the content and surroundings. It's called Vision Booster.
Okay.
Watch this.
Whoa! Can you even drive this thing?
Look, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy.
Increasing GPU, CPU, NPU.
We've got the most powerful processor on Samsung Galaxy.
Stop, stop, stop! Whoa!
Can't stop. This processor is more efficient, so I can keep going.
Hey, you're underwater?
Sam, focus. Galaxy S23 Ultra was designed with a Hornet in mind. EPI21 recycled ocean-wearing plastic, 22% recycled glass, and 80% PET film.
This is the perfect place for astrophotography with Expert RAW.
Expert who?
Just wait and see.
Look at you with your fancy pen.
It's the S Pen. So mighty, I can use it to adjust color curve, exposure with absolute precision. Here, let's take a selfie.
Here? Now?
Yeah, scan nightography. With AI object-aware engine that recognizes details like skin, eyebrows, hair.
Can you send me that?
Done.
Hey, where's your sled?
Don't need one. It's more fun filming you with nightography. Galaxy S23 Ultra got 2 times wider OIS and improved AI for more stable night videos.
You took that?
That is 200 megapixels of epic detail. So I can pinch, crop, scale, however I like.
Where are you taking me now?
Here.
That was epic.
Hey, what's new?
You've got to check this out.
Can you send me that?
Can you send me that?
Can you send me that?
Could you please send me that?
What are you doing?
I'm drawing my concert ticket, in case my battery dies.
I can keep it. My battery's epic.
Can you do that?
Ready?
So it all started when I was at a friend's party.
Mia, can you send me that? Sure.
Everyone keeps asking.
Mia, can you send me that?
Even my French neighbor.
Will you send me that? Not you.
Sorry, Steve.
Mia.
Green light.
I mean, all the time.
Red light. Can you send me that?
I'm not making this up.
Hey, can you send me that?
Everyone.
Sure.
Wow.
Wait, is that a phone? Look at the performance, the graphics. That thing's a gaming machine. A new challenger. Is that Faker? That man's a gaming legend. Everyone, fasten your seatbelts. And here we